Hey everybody, what's going on? So doing a live fishing report video for you guys today. I got everything set up here in the back of my truck. I don't know. Of course, as soon as I start the video, a million cars are going to go by. There hasn't been a car by here in probably an hour. And I always know as soon as I'm going to do a video, there's going to be like 50 people driving by. But anyway, that's what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, today is August 4th, 2019. And I'm gonna throw a live video out to you guys here on the fishing report. I don't know, I thought this would kind of be there's skeeters everywhere out here too, so I'm getting chewed up as this is going on, but that's okay. We'll live through it. But I thought this regarding anything that we talk about or anything that I talk about, this would be a way that I could I don't know, interact back, answer any live questions, things like that. I got my computer set up down here so I can actually see questions, hopefully as they come across. I just got to do a little tweaking, see if I can figure out how to do this. But anyway, yeah, so let's talk about fishing real quick. Let's do that first. And I see we got like 10 people here, so hey, thanks to everybody for clicking on this. Thanks for jumping on. As always, we always appreciate everybody being here. Um, do me this favor, can you hear me and see me okay? Let me know that to start off, because I'm kind of on the edge of the Wi-Fi, and I don't even know if I got comments on right now. I don't see anything on here. I'm hoping you guys can see me, hear me okay. All right, there's one. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Yep, you're good, man. Thank you very much. All right, thanks, Andy. Appreciate that. So, fishing. Thanks, Greg. Okay. Sound is low. Yeah, I imagine it probably is. I'm not real close to the camera, and when you do these live things, I got to do it on my iPhone, so the quality's not going to be great. Larry says, can hear good out on the lake now. Hey, good luck, Larry. I hope you catch a monster. Clyde, one of the viewers on here, Clyde, I can't remember his last name, and I apologize, but he posted something on one of the videos that he got a 30-pound king yesterday or the day before out here on Lake Michigan. Man, congratulations, that is a true trophy. Anything over 30 pounds is a true trophy, but there's been really several caught around here lately. A buddy of mine fishing Frankfurt last week got a 33-pounder. Heard of quite a few 30 pluses being caught here around Manistee. If you see me waving my hands, I apologize. I'm not waving at you guys. There's just a ton of skeeters out here, and they're, how northern Michigan mosquitoes are. They'll carry you away if you let them. So anyway, been some monster fish caught lately, just huge. We've had a couple high 20s, 28s, 29. Another friend of mine yesterday got a 32 and a 29 out on a trip. They were fishing for trout in 100 foot of water, running some long lines on their boards, and boom, boom, they get a quad on, and I think they got 3 of the 4 fish in the boat, and 2 of them were just huge, 31 plus and 29 plus. Good for them. Hey, I'm always happy for everybody. If you get a huge fish, yeah, I know, Mike, that is incredible. Man, if you get anything up there, I'm always happy for people. I never look at another boat and go, man, I wish that was me, or how are those guys? I'm always happy for anybody that has success out there, and that's really why we do these things anyway, because we're always, yeah, Kurt, awesome, absolutely. We're always happy for people to have success out there. I started fishing out here, oh man, almost 25 years ago, and there's a learning curve. There is no doubt. And I was lucky enough to run into some charter guys around here. I actually rented a house from one of the charter guys, who owns Riverside Charters in Manistee. And that guy, I swear, he could drop a line in a public restroom and catch a king salmon. He is just that good of a fisherman. But I was lucky enough to run into him and a few other guys who started me on the right path. I was lucky to have those guys. But there's a lot of people out there that they just don't have somebody to show them, and they go out there and we're just trying to cut down that time that it takes so many people to go out there and be successful. That's why we do this stuff. We like to give back always. So anyway, fishing report. We got 25 people here. We got 4 thumbs up. Something about the thumbs up. Somebody told me YouTube loves thumbs up. So if you guys hit that, I appreciate it. If you don't want to, I get that too. I'm never going to try to get you guys to do something you don't want to. But so anyway, fishing report. Manistee. I fished the last 4 days hard. Doubles on a few days and singles. Thanks, Greg. Thank you very much. And the fishing is good. It's not great right now, but it's good. The water's setting back up. We did have a little north blow, little north trickle for like a day, day and a half, and it switched around to the east, and that trickled out of the east for one morning as well. Hey, thanks, Jim. Appreciate it, man. And that it didn't do much to the water. The water was setting up to begin with, and it just kind of delayed it for like a couple of days. Thanks, Mark. It just delayed the setting up for a couple more days, and right now it's really starting to get stable. And what I mean by stable is when you're out there, looking for stable water. If you're say you're running your probe, and we always recommend Fishhawk probes. They really give you so much information. If you're running your probe and say you get constant 52-degree water, maybe 53, 51, and it's staying that way. Hey, thanks, Mikey. Thanks, Dan. If it's staying that way for long periods of time on your troll, you got good stable water. If you're trolling along and like every quarter mile or so, it's jumping 5 degrees or more, or maybe 3 or 4 degrees, maybe really shooting down low and coming back up, that water is really in flux. Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. But so yeah, if that water's really changing on you quickly on your long trolls, that water's not real stable. Try to find that more stable water. But anyway, the last couple of days, water's been good. Fish have been out a little bit deeper. A lot of boats over the weekend were fishing. BMK, hey, do you guys have the DW Mag 1962 in stock? I don't think we do. No, in fact, I know we don't. Sorry, man. Yeah, last couple of days, a lot of boats at 100 to 150 foot of water did okay. Maybe 2 or 3 king bites in the mornings and in the evenings. We've been fishing out deeper. We've been fishing 300 plus, anywhere from like 300 to 350 in that range. And our east-west troll has been really good. There's been kind of a goofy current down there, so we found that east-west troll has been really good. You're welcome, BMK. So that's where we've been, and honestly, it was kind of nice when we figured that out because there was tons of boats inside of us. I mean, it had to be at least 100 boats inside of us in Manistee. It's August in Manistee, so everybody's out. And there was maybe a half dozen boats out where we were, so we could really get our spread out wide, get a lot of lines out there for the customers, and we had some really good king bites. Yesterday, I think, thanks, man. Yesterday, I think we had 7 or 8 king bites. The guys we had on board struggled a little bit getting them in the boat. Have you heard anything out of Whitehall? I haven't. Now, I'll talk about that in a little bit, Eric. I'm sorry I haven't, though. So yeah, we had like 7 or 8 king bites, and that was pretty common over the last couple of days. It wasn't lights out, but good bites, 7 to 8 king bites. There's a really good strong break, like 45 to 55 feet down. And what I mean by that is it goes from like 55 degrees, and within 10 feet it shoots down to like 44, 43 degrees. So it really breaks off quick right through there. And that's where we were targeting, so 5 colors really, because we had some fish that we were marking up high. If you're ever marking fish up high, don't be afraid to throw like a 3, 4, or 5 color out there, out on a long board way out to the side. Put a good bright spoon on there like a Jordo or something, and don't be surprised if you pick up a few fish that way. But anyway, 5s, 7s, 8s, 10s, and 12 colors were really doing good. Our high divers, that was actually probably our slowest presentation, our high divers. We had those running anywhere from 180 to 250 back, and I think we only took 1 fish on high divers, but we were running all flash or fly on those. And then low divers, on my side of the boat was 180 down, and the other side was like 220 down, and 3 color took 2 fish for us last night. There you go. Yep, I know there's a lot of fish up high. But that low diver I had on my side, 180 down, that was taking fish on a regular basis. Purple meat rig was really working for us. Car going by, sorry. The purple war frog from Diabolical was really going the last 4 days. That took probably the majority of our bites. And and then of course we had to break off on a big king. Snapped the head right off the thing, and I only had 1. Of course, when you only have 1, you're bound to break it, and we did. And I called the owner of Diabolical today and talked to him. A great guy, so busy, and he's completely out of stock on them right now, but he's making them as quick as he can because apparently it's been working pretty good up and down Lake Michigan here. So purple on your low divers, I wouldn't be afraid to run those 180 to 200 down right now, and I would just leave them there all day. Leave it there. That thing's going to take periodic bites for you as you go on. So like I said, high divers, flash or fly were pretty quiet. Low divers, meat rigs, we were running Green Mile on one side and that Purple War Frog on the other side. And blues and greens are doing okay right now too. I'm getting chewed up. Dang skeeters. Um, Blues and greens are pretty good right now too. The other things that are working pretty good, and it's been good all year. This spoon has just been really good. The blue, just lost my train of thought. The Moonshine Blue Jeans Mag, yeah, Moonshine Blue Jeans Mag, and the Moonshine Green Jeans Mag have been really good all year long. The mosquitoes are terrible around this time of year. Yeah, they are, no doubt. And it seems the farther you get up in Michigan, the more they turn into giants. So yeah, we live pretty far up here in the north, and they're buzzing. But yeah, that blue jeans and that green jeans mag have been really good all year long, and we run those out. We run them on the riggers, and run your riggers right now like 45 to 70 down, and put some free sliders on them. Those free sliders are going to hover in that halfway point. And don't be. I like running. I like matching my riggers if I'm running sliders. So if I'm running a blue jeans mag on my main line, I like putting a standard size blue jeans above that on my slider. I like doing that, and I think there's something to that. I was taught that a long time ago by a couple charter guys, and I think there's something really to that because it really does work pretty well. Try to think what else I want to talk about. Ludington. I haven't heard a whole lot about Ludington. Most of the fish they've been coming here in Manistee have been straight out, like the 15s all the way up to like the 18s has been really good fish, good marks, and like I said, a lot of fish out in that deeper water, 300, 250 out to 300, even out to 350. Good fish out there, good marks. So 15s up to the 18s. South, I did hear a couple days south, down in the 9s. Some guys did get fish, but I didn't hear enough to really make me feel like we wanted to run down there and look for them. I just didn't get it. I didn't hear enough. I hear one boat get 3 or 4 and another boat get a couple, but I haven't heard, when the big point really goes down in Ludington, when big point really turns on, man, it is lights out fishing sometimes. So, if I hear something like that where big point really turns on, I'll try to put a video out to you guys like instantly, because when that thing's going, man, that is world-class lights out fishing down there. But I haven't heard that yet. Frankfurt, about the same thing around here. Deeper water has been a little bit better from what I hear them up in Frankfurt. And if anybody's on here and watches this, leave a comment down below if you're fishing Frankfurt and I'm way off on that, because I only heard that from a couple boats. Yeah, correct me, please. I'm never too big for or I don't want to be too big for my britches. And I like people, if I do something wrong or say something wrong, hey, jump in there, correct me. I hope that makes sense to you guys. All right, Whitehall. Somebody asked me a little bit ago. Someone posted a comment. Whitehall. I haven't heard anything other than I think the Holland tournament is this last weekend, and I heard that it was mostly lake trout coming in. The majority of the fish coming in were lake trout. Not a whole bunch of kings. Great information. Fish the point this weekend and not great. Yeah, 3 bites. That's pretty much what I'm hearing down on Big Point by Ludington. Even all the way down to Little Point, I'm hearing it's not so great. And like I'm saying, Holland, I heard, the Muskegon area, and Whitehall's down that way as well. Hearing a lot of lake trout fishing. A few kings showing up here and there. One boat will get 4 or 5 and another boat won't get a hit. And it's kind of been that way around here even for the last couple of weeks, but it's definitely picking up around here. And I'm not going to try to sell you guys snake oil and, blow smoke up the you-know-what and make you guys all want to run up to Manistee. Okay, I'm not going to try to make you guys all run up here. If it's crap, I'm going to tell you that it's crap. But if it's good, like it is pretty good right now, I'm going to tell you that. I'm not gonna try to pull the sheet over your guys' eyes. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's about it. That's pretty much the fishing report. Low divers, good. Meat rigs, high divers, flash or fly, so. Riggers, pretty good. Long lines, 10 color. I'm sorry, all your lead core, 5s all the way out to. I want to thank you for the videos. Learn a lot. Was on Ontario yesterday. Put 2 in the boat. Hey, congratulations there, Albert. Hey, real nice job, man. You're welcome. Thank you. And then coppers, the only coppers we had going was 300 coppers. That seemed to be the only hits we were taking on coppers, was 300s. And sometimes it's just that way. Lead core will just outfish copper sometimes, and sometimes copper will outfish lead core. It just works that way. So don't be afraid if your coppers aren't going, if they're not taking fish. Don't be afraid to pull them and put more lead out there, or vice versa. Don't ever be afraid to mix and match. You know, if you got one rig that was just lights out for the last 2 days and you throw it out on the third day and it's not doing a thing, don't be afraid to yank that thing. Don't get in that mindset like, hey, this thing's been great, it's going to work. I just got to give it time, and you're going to know within the first hour or so, maybe an hour and a half. And if it is not working, you'll go ahead and yank that. Try something else. Fishing changes on a daily basis. It'd be great if it was the same day in day out, but it just doesn't work that way. All right, so I am like 15 minutes. Let me fishing Wisconsin near Two Rivers. Big fish, Sheboygan, a little better. No consistency though. Okay, I hear you, man. Yeah, no doubt. So anyway, I'm 15 minutes in. It's a little longer than I normally go on these reports. Can't seem to find a king out of Whitehall. They have been doing great on the Lakers. Hey, well, at least you're getting Lakers. You know, they are a saving grace some days out there. No doubt about it. Yeah, I didn't even talk about Lakers. Let me talk about that real quick. Lakers have been actually, they turned off a little bit over the last. We got that 2-day north blow, and sometimes that 2-day north or that north blow will just shut them right down. They'll move out or move in, or they'll just shut right down. So they've been a little tougher. But the last few days we've been finding them again, like 100 foot of water outside of Nekema, like up in the 20s, up to the 27s. Now somebody asked me on one of the videos, what do I mean by the numbers that I say, like 20s to 27s? Now if you look on a map, and if you look on latitude, longitude, you know, it's different for everybody. But around here in Manistee, when we're talking like around the 15s, if you look at those lines, Manistee sits almost like right on the 15 line. You'll see that right there. So if I'm talking like the 15s, you know I'm talking right there. If I'm talking about the 20s, if you look to the north, that was me. Hey, Eric. So if you look to the north above Manistee, you'll see those numbers going up, and they change every mile. And so when you get up to Nekema, you're up around the 20s. Get a little further north, you get up to, you know, obviously the numbers go up. If you go south down to Ludington, they decrease. And Ludington sits down around Big Point, like right around 0, and then it changes again to the next measure down. That's kind of a real quick explanation on that. I hope that helps you, Eric. I want to do a separate video on that where I actually pull maps out and show latitude, longitude, and how we work those things out, or what we're talking about. And I want to do that. Yeah, latitude and longitude, exactly, BMK. That's exactly what it is. So that's really what it means. And you know, when I first started fishing out here, I hear guys at the bait shops talking, man, I was in the 14s, and I was in the low 14, I was in the 9s, I just sat there and I kind of scratched my head, and I didn't want to open my mouth and look like a complete idiot, so I just didn't ask questions, and that was on me. That's my fault. If you're not asking questions, you're not going to learn. But eventually I paid up, and it took a little while, but that's what it means. But anyway, fishing back on pretty good, up in the 20s on north, 100 foot of water. There goes Harley, 100 foot of water. Low divers down on the bottom, high divers down on the bottom. Chrome Spin Doctors 8-inch with spinning glows, and really a lot of spinning glows have been working. Mylar wings, the flashy wings, have been seem to be a bit better though. The white glow wings I've just set aside. I'm not even running those anymore right now. So the black spinning glows, the fire tires, the greens, the pinks, the white with pink dots, all those are doing pretty good on fish right now. So it's good. Trout is always good to find. When you can't find a king, it's nice to go at least catch something. All right, so we are now 19 minutes in. I'm probably going to wrap this up unless somebody's got a question. If anybody's got a question, throw it out there real quick. I'm happy to answer. You know, I just talked about that. You know, sometimes people are afraid to ask questions. You don't want to seem like you don't know what you're doing. But hey, man, none of us were born knowing how to fish. None of us were. You know, we all learned along the way. And it doesn't matter how old you are or what stage fishing you're in. If you're just starting out, you're just starting off. Don't be afraid to ask questions. But if you don't want to ask them here, I completely understand. You can always email me directly, christangletackle@gmail.com. All one word, christangletackle@gmail.com. I'll answer your questions. Some guys I've given my number to. I've actually called and talked to them on the phone. You know, I'm happy to help anybody out. Oh, that reminds me. A few guys of a Nagy V Super Glow 2-Face If you stumble across any, shoot me a message. Okay, will do. Please cover how to set up a copper rig. Yeah, that's coming. I wanted to do that this weekend, but nobody had any coppers in the shop that they wanted restrung or strung up. So I didn't get an opportunity to. Thanks, your videos and reports are great. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you, Jim. I really appreciate that, man. So I'm going to show you how to set up a copper from bare spool to the backer to the intermediate to the copper to the leader. I'm going to show you the knots. I'm going to show you the swivels I use, how I use shrink tubing. I'm going to show you everything on that. I'll set up a 300 copper for you guys someday. If that's what if that'll help you out, great. I want to do that for you guys and gals. So yeah, that's coming. It's definitely coming. Hey Chad, thanks for the thumbs up, man. Absolutely appreciate it. So yeah, it's coming. What else we got in the works? Jim and I are gonna. You're a cool dude, man. Have a great night week. Hey, thanks, man. You're a cool dude too. What else? Jim and I are gonna go out on the boat, and we're gonna show you exactly how. Because I've gotten a lot of emails on this. How do you set up a bunch of lines in the dark or even in the daytime without tangling everything up? And yeah, that is a common problem. So we're gonna go out on the boat, and I'm actually gonna show you from start to my last line what I put out first, second, third, in the exact order, and how I do everything to keep you from getting tangled. And I'm going to show you how to run multiple divers on each side, how to run divers, riggers, long lines all on one side, and I'm going to show you how to bring everything in without getting it tangled up also. And I'll even show you how to reset everything. Say the high diver goes off with low diver, how do you get that thing back out there without getting it into your rigger or getting it into your other diver or something else. I'm going to show you guys all that. Yeah, that's coming. Just be patient, please. Really busy. Obviously, I'm on the water every day or I'm working every day. It's coming, though. So thanks for your patience. If there's anything else you guys want to see, leave a comment down below. And please leave a comment down below with your fishing report. That would be an awesome video. I really would like to know how to... Yeah, problem, Eric. It's coming, man. It's coming. Leave a comment down below with your area's report. Help each other out. You know, this community is pretty cool. You know, everybody here is really decent. Nobody here, you go on some, I don't know what the heck that is. You go on some YouTube channels, man, and it's just 27 pounds last night. Way to go, Matt. Congratulations. Great fish. Yeah, you go on some channel, man, it's backstabbing or, nitpicking and people getting angry over the silliest things and, man, political views and all these other things going on, man. I don't want any of that here. I want everybody here is so friendly. Everybody that comments is so friendly. I think there's been one person ever I had to delete a comment because it was just obscene and ridiculous. And like I've said in the past, you'll never hear us swear. You'll never hear us badmouth anybody. You're not going to hear that from us. That's not what we're about. Everybody that's been on here has been super. So hey, 2 thumbs up for me to everybody that's here. Let's keep growing this community. Let's help each other out. Let's do whatever we can, answer questions, help each other out. Heck, I'll take you guys fishing if you want to go fishing. Yeah, I probably would even. Great channel. I'm learning a lot. Head over next week. Cool, Mark. Glad you're coming over. Absolutely. Well, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Actually, I got one other thing. I'm just finishing up my captain's license. Just took the testing and everything. Probably start chartering here either next year or the year after. I've toyed around with the idea of like running instructional charters if anybody wanted to learn, but yeah, I'm kind of on the fence on that. But anyway, I'm just throwing that out there. When I do start chartering, I'll start. I'm just first mating on a lot of boats right now, and then of course we run tournaments on our boat. But as I get further and further into chartering, hopefully we can extend that out. A lot of the guys and gals that watch on here, I'd love to take you guys out fishing sometime. So anyway, just throwing that out there real quick. All right, wrap it up here real quick. Thanks. I think I got like almost 50 thumbs up, over 20 people watching. Have a great day. I will go to charter with you anytime. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, man. I'll get all the info out. Jiggle my truck. The camera jiggles. Sorry about that. I'll get the information out later when I do start chartering. All right, so wrapping it up here. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping each other out. You guys are the best. And I sincerely mean that. My mouth is starting to get dry. All right, have a great day, everybody. Be safe. All right, see you guys.